Ryan Taylor.
Chris Ridgway.
Welcome back to Misfits. This is the grudge match, right? This is the beef. This is the real rivalry. Not you and I, you and Miss.
Are you thinking that because I'm looking at you like this and you've got a black eye?
Looking at me quite... You are looking at me quite interestingly. Let's jump straight into the deep end. We had Mist here maybe an hour ago. I'll ask you the same question. How did we get here? Why did this happen?
You see, when you have friends and you're very involved, like friends and like if you're brothers, you don't really argue that much. If you argue and you fall out, you really fall out, innit? And in this case, when we fell out, it's when we have TV shows together. It's when he's living in my house. It's when I'm like owed money. It's like we're deep in the relationship. You know what I mean? We're good friends. We've been friends for a long time. And yeah, I just felt that it was enough of the bullshit. There's a lot of things that I found out before this anyway, but I let it slide. You know what I mean? Or we'd have conversations about it. When it come to this, I'd found out, and I was with a lot of people at the same time, and they were like, "Oh, fuck that! Just call him out, do this, do the boxing." It was when I was doing the boxing stuff. Anyway, I think it was after when I actually found out about it. It was actually after I think it was after the Pretty Boy fight. It was like the next day. So then it was a high topic to basically say like, "Fuck that! Call him out and have a scrap or do something." You know what I mean? So then actually this was the first thing. So it took Miss up until now to accept it. And after I put stuff online, he went quiet, his socials was down, he was off, he lost followers. Like it hit him heavy, you know what I mean? So then, yeah, we're here now. What, took us 2 more years to get here, but we're here in it, so good time.
When he was sitting here, I'm going to repeat things that he was saying, but he was saying the friendship wasn't as close as you were making out.
I've got a quick question. If you were living with someone, long time, to the point where you're comfortable enough to go into their bedroom and take their boxers out of their drawer and wear them multiple times. That's pretty close, in it, bro.
That's a close description.
That's pretty close, in it.
Is that what was happening?
Yeah. You know, there's like, you know what I mean? He's mad for saying that. He's mental for saying that. But that's why he's a little bit confused on this whole fight as well and thinking it's good. You know, you've seen the state of the footwork and his work in the ring yesterday. You know, there's a lot of people that are saying stuff to me about how he is, and listen, it's the first fight. I hope his first fight's better than my first fight in it. I don't know, I think what I did was actually quite a legendary thing. You know, it's never happened in boxing history, but it's never gonna happen again either. But, you know, if he headbutts me tomorrow in the fight, I do want to continue fighting, even if it's a disqualification. Like, there is gonna be a fight that continues. Whether that's with 100 of my people that are gonna jump in the ring and get him, or it's gonna be a war regardless in it. So definitely gonna be one not to miss on the Misfits card.
We should be suggesting Misfits first no holds barred match here. I guess you're going. You said that he's confused, maybe he's, you know, something's not right there. Do you feel disrespected by the way he's talking, or
not at all?
Is it coming from a place
not
of
at
confusion?
all. I forgot. He's in the mist now. He's gone. I've long gone. Come on, bro. You see a man living in Dubai now. Bugatti's in there. I got bikes, multiple bikes on the roof of my carbon fiber Bugatti. Do you think I think about broke Mist still living in his rental house in Birmingham, bro? I don't give a fuck about him, innit? It's a different level now, bro. Much different caliber. And he's very lucky that I've actually still accepted to, you know, get in the ring and still do this after all this time that's gone by now. Much different people now, and also we've not seen face to face yet, so the press conference that we're going to see today is the first time we've seen each other in a long time. He's still thinking that this is Ryan Taylor 3-4 years ago, you know what I mean? It's a different breed now, so I'm calm and composed anyway.
It's a good energy.
Yeah.
What would happen if he walked in the room right now?
Straight quick.
It's on site.
Yeah, it's been on site anyway. We've not seen each other, and it was quite, you know. Since the whole thing's gone down, we've not seen each other, and he's very street smart. He's a very street smart person, and also we've got a lot of common friends like a lot of mutual friends in common. There's even people that, like, when I posted stuff on social media, there's actually a guy that I was on the phone to when I walked in the room right now, and he called me and he's just like, "Bro, what the fuck is this? You're making the man them look weak. Like, this ain't right. Take it down." To the point where, like, the people that was like our crew turned on me as well. But then shortly after, like a month or 2 months after, they also fell out with him because of similar shit. And it's like either he's going through something in his life or something was going on, but he fucked a lot of people over. But to be honest, and I swear to God, I don't hold anything against him. I don't hate him. And, you know, I don't wish bad on anyone at all. I'm, you know, in a fully different space now. However, brothers getting in the ring and having a scrap to then shake hands afterwards. I don't see nothing wrong in it. What's the problem? We're gonna get smacked in the face anyway, you know what I mean? So better to do it this way, better to deal with it as, you know, in a legal way, as opposed to what, you know, he raps about and talks about, which is also false information. You can hear that in the diss track which I've put out there. And the guys that have been walking out with me for the fight are also proof of that.
What's your version of events regarding the track that you were supposed to be on, and what do you make of his version of events?
His version of events in terms of what?
Of what you're saying. So he says Ryan says he was supposed to be on this track. He didn't know about that. That's all new information to him. Other people talking. Do you agree with that?
His own management reached out to me and said that I don't know what's going on, and also I'm not involved in this situation, because they knew it'd be a heated conversation. And of course it's heated. That's also why he's now got a new representation. He has new management since that whole situation.
Did he cheat you?
1 million. It took me off. He said if he's on the track, I'm not on the track. I then sent the £15,000 that was paid by Sony, and I can even show transactions. I sent the £15,000 back to Sony and said, you know what? Carry on with what you're doing. I don't need the money, bro. I'm in a good position. I've been in a good position. You get me? You know, it's not about money either. I'm not going to do that. That's cocky to do that. But I'm just saying, in the terms of events there and what it was and how it happened, what he said was, I'm not a rapper and I shouldn't be doing it. Which, you know, you can look at the legend himself, KSI. He's a very versatile person that has come from YouTube, or come from gaming, come to YouTube, into acting, into boxing, into music, and dominated in all different spaces. And that's a different thing about us, is when we do come from content creation and creating things in that space, we are different people, because we can actually do whatever the fuck we want. If we want to do music tomorrow, we can. You want to go and buy the fastest supercar on the road, which is what I own now, alhamdulillah. You can go and do that. You can do whatever the fuck you want, innit? So this is the life of a creator, and this is what we're here for.
There'll be a handshake after the fight?
Yeah, why not?
I asked him to sign off with a message to you. I'm going to ask you to do the same. Straight into Kame, which is this one here. What are your words to Mist before Saturday night? Before you even come face to face for the first time today at the press conference?
I hope you're prepared for what's about to happen for your career, your life, everything. It's a big change, very big change. Let's go, time.